Let's dig into the new iPhone 11 and 11 Pro camera app so you can get the most out of Apple's best cameras yet. So it's pretty common knowledge now that the new iPhone 11 and 11 Pro have amazing cameras. There's a lot to love between new wide-angle lenses and a bunch of new software features. To back that up, Apple made a bunch of changes within the native iOS camera app on the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro. Some features are pretty obvious, while others fly a little bit under the radar. So we're going to jump into the new camera app and teach you everything you need to know to be a complete master. Starting off, we're going to check out the new night mode. Night mode is enabled automatically. Whenever the scene gets dark, night mode kicks in. You can see the icon in the upper left-hand corner of the photo screen, and it'll automatically choose an exposure that it thinks it's best. It can choose that exposure based off how much you're moving, how much light there is, and how much movement is in the scene. Now you can also change that exposure yourself if you want to more manually control it. Make it longer or shorter just to get that perfect photo. Another new feature on the iPhone 11 camera app is Quick Take. So you can tap the shutter button to take normal photos, but if you tap and hold, you'll immediately jump into a video. While you're taking that video, you can swipe right to lock down that shutter and continue recording. Or you can tap, hold, and swipe to the left and go into burst mode. That means when you're in the standard photo ability, you can do three things right away. Take a photo, take a video, lock that video into place, or swipe left and capture several burst photos. Plus, the animations here are absolutely vintage Apple. They look amazing, they're so clever, they look great. Quick Take is definitely the way to make sure you never miss a moment. Now let's move on to portrait mode. So portrait mode is pretty much the same on the iPhone 11 as it was on the iPhone XS line, except there's a big difference now. Thanks to that wide-angle lens, Apple now allows you to zoom out and do 1x portrait mode instead of the 2x you were always locked with before. You can see 2x on the right and the new 1x mode on the left. This basically allows you to get a lot more in the scene or hit closer to your subject. Just tap on that little 1x in the lower left-hand corner to switch. iPhone 11 also gives you more aspect ratios to choose between. 4:3 is your standard photo ratio. Square was on the iPhones before, and 16:9 is kind of new. Now you can choose between any of these, and say you shoot something in 16:9 and later change your mind and want to crop it back down to 4:3, you can do so without any loss in quality. Moving on to photos capture outside the frame. This is a really neat feature. First, you need to make sure you toggle it on. Head to settings, go down to camera, and enable the toggle for photos capture outside the frame. What this does is it captures two photos together, one using the lens you're using and one using the lens zoomed out just a bit. It'll capture those two photos and overlay them together. So say we're taking a photo here of our AirPods, and we don't have that horizon exactly right. We're a little off kilter. But when we go ahead and snap that photo, we're going to need to fix that horizon and crop it in a little bit to do so. But when you do that, you lose image quality because you're zooming in. But thanks to photos capture outside the frame, that's no longer a problem. Tap on Edit and go over to the crop tool. When you see we start to adjust the crop, you can see there's a photo actually larger than our photo that we're editing. That's the photo that's been captured outside the frame. It allows us to wiggle around a little bit, adjust that horizon without any loss in photo quality. Don't use that extra image, it's automatically deleted after 30 days. Lastly, Apple slightly changed how you can change between the different scopes of zoom, like 0.5, 1, 2x, all the way up to that 10x digital zoom on the 11 Pro. There are now 3 buttons that you can choose between to tap immediately between that 0.5, 1, and 2 by default, just jumping between those lenses, or you can swipe between using your finger to rotate and alternate between all those views, and when you're done, simply swipe down to close the wheel. So that's it. That's everything you need to know to master the new iPhone 11 camera app.
Hey everyone, did you guys like that video? Be sure to click on that like button so we can create content that we know that you guys want to see. And follow Apple Insider on all social media channels. If you want the best prices on any Apple gear, check out the Apple Insider price guide that is updated daily. And until next time, we'll see you later.